Okay, so you should have received this deck of Oracle Sort. It's a card game that I created to help teach about algorithms. So Oracle Sort is a combination of 3 games. So there's a game called the $64,000 Pyramid, where there's a person who asks questions and the Oracle can answer or give hints, and they try to win money. There's a second game, which you've probably played as a kid, called Memory, where you flip cards over and you have to remember things about those cards, and then you can only look at 2 cards at a time. And then there's a card game called Free Cell, which is a solitaire type game where you can move cards from the existing areas into a free cell. So let's go ahead and open up this game of cards. So you click at the sides and you press open and it opens the lid. And then you dump out the cards. This top card is just a production card, so you can ignore it. On one side of the deck, which is the side that we'll start off with, is the instruction cards. So the 2 white instruction cards explain how to play the game. I'll basically be going over how to play the game. So the goal of the game is that the Oracle must transmit a secret message to the player, but the Oracle can only answer yes or no questions. So you form teams of 2, so you need to find a partner, so find a sibling or a parent or a friend, and one player is going to be the Oracle and the other person is going to be the player, and the player sits facing the Oracle. So you first pick a difficulty level, so we're going to do the green difficulty level first. The green level is the very easy level. So the green level, you should find there are 4 cards with letters on it, S, P, I, and A. And there's a set of messages, so 10 messages, that the Oracle can try to transmit to the player. So we're going to have my kids be the Oracle first. And so we'll do a demonstration about how to play the game. So here, Emmett, this is the card that you're going to take. It has the messages on it. So pick a message that you want to transmit to me. And what I do is I place the letter cards face down in front of me. Now the rules of the game say that I can only lift over 2 cards at once and look at 2 cards. And then I have to ask, does one of the cards come before the other card? So for example, I might be picking up these 2 cards, I and A. And then all I can do is I can say, does this come first? And then the Oracle has to answer yes or no. Okay, so go ahead and pick one of the messages that you want to transmit. So for the video, you can tell the audience what message you're picking. So which message did you pick? Okay, so go ahead and tell us what message you're going to do.
I spot.
I spot. Okay. So now my job as the player is I have to figure out that that's the message that he's sending to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over these 2 cards and I'm going to ask him, does the I come before the A?
Yes, I comes before the
Okay, with that information, it's up to me to decide where to put the cards. So I put the I before the A. Now I'm going to ask 2 more questions. Does the S come before the P?
A. Yes.
Okay, the S comes before the P. So now I can put these 2 back down. All right, now I have to think. Okay, does the S come before the A?
Yes.
Okay, I think I have the message. Is it ISAP? ISAP?
No.
No? Oh, I guess I didn't win that game. Okay, so because I didn't get it in the right order, there's a 30-second penalty for the game. So my goal is to try to get the message in the right order. So now, thank you, Emmett. Now we're going to play a more advanced game, and Ellis is going to be the Oracle for the advanced game. So we'll pick the color blue. The color red is also for the advanced game, and the color gray is for the medium difficulty game. So in the blue and the red one, Ellis can pick some of the messages.
2 of them?
He can pick one message that he wants to transmit. And the letters that I have are A, E, I, N, P, R, S, and T. Those 8 letters form the most possible words of all the choices in the English language. So we decided to pick those for this part of the game. So Ellis, have you picked a message? Okay, so now the advanced level has 8 cards. The beginning level has 6 cards, and the intermediate level had, the beginning level had 4 cards, the intermediate level had 6. So now we're ready to play the advanced level. So I'm going to ask, does the P come before the T?
No.
No. So the P comes after the T. Does the S come before the R?
No.
No. Does the I come before the N?
Yes.
Okay. Does the A come before the E?
Yes.
Okay. Does the R come before the T?
No.
Does the R come before the P?
No.
Does the A come before the I?
No.
Does the A come before the N? Does the T come before the I?
No.
Does the N come before the T?
Yes.
Does the A come before the T?
No.
Does the A come before the P?
Yes.
Does the E come before the P?
No.
Does the E come before the R?
Yes.
Does the S come before the R?
Yes. Or no.
The R comes before the S.
Yes.
Okay, so notice I only asked yes/no questions. So I think I have it in the right order, and now I'm going to ask, is the message INTAPERS? In tapers. Is that the message?
Yep.
Yay! So I got it correct. So it says in tapers. So that's a magical thing. So we were able to communicate 8-letter, 2-word combination by just asking yes/no questions. So now we'll encourage you to play the game. So what we want you to do is to have the player, so you and your partner, take turns as who's going to be the player and who's going to be the oracle. So this is supposed to be a fun activity so that you can practice and kind of see how it goes. Some people like to compete, so if you want to compete, you can time yourself and see how quickly you can complete the different levels. So you can practice and you can switch and you can see and try out different strategies or different what we call algorithms and see how does that work. Okay, we hope you enjoy it, and then after you finish playing, if you decide to record how long it takes, keep track of it for the different difficulty levels, and maybe we'll be able to share our results and see how does the difficulty level affect how long it takes to complete the game. So good luck with the game, and we'll resume and we'll talk about strategies afterwards. Okay. All right, you had your hands up.